Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.
Thanks for offering to give me a lift. I'm looking forward to this party, but I didn't want to go alone.
Don't mention it. It's my pleasure. Have you been to one of these large, sit-down dinner parties since you got to New Haven?
No, this is my first. Last week I went to a cookout for new professors at Dean Barksdale's home. I took a taxi because I didn't want to be late. But I was the first one.
Cookouts often start slowly. A 2 o'clock start means you arrive any time after 2.
Thanks for telling me this.
I was late getting back from the mall, but I'm hurrying.
Why are you in such a hurry? They said, dinner at 8, and it's only 7:15. I don't want to be the first one there again.
Don't worry. We won't be the first.
When in Rome, do as the Romans do, they say.
What do the Romans do?
They live in Rome, of course, and go to work by car or bus. But sometimes it takes too long that way because of the traffic jams, so they walk.
In other words, the Romans do what everyone else does.
Yes, but they do it differently. Everything is different.
What do you mean?
Well, the climate's different for a start. It doesn't rain so much as it does in England. The sun shines more often.
I envy them the sun.
I know. You hate the rain, don't you?
I certainly do.
And a Roman really Ioves life. I knows how to enjoy himself.
They always eat spaghetti and drink wine, don't they?
Not always. But they like a good meal. Lots of tourists go to Rome just for the food, you know.
Really? How much does it cost to fly to Rome?
I don't know exactly, but it costs a lot of money.
Henry, don't get out of doing housework.
It's none of my business.
You mean that is my business?
I don't say that, but it seems to me the housewife should do that.
I'm your wife, not a housewife. I have my own work.
Would you like to have dinner with me tonight?
Oh, that sounds great.
I'll pick you up at, say, 7:30?
Yes, that would be perfect.
See you tonight then.
Yes. Thank you for inviting me.
How are the children doing at sport?
I'm very pleased with their performances. Timmy can cover the 100 meters in 12 seconds. That's very fast for a kid his age.
He's not very good at the long jump though, is he?
He's not bad. He can jump a distance of over 4 meters. I think he just prefers running to jumping. Jimmy's very good at the high jump. He can jump over 2 meters. Again, that's fine for someone high.
2 meters? That means that the high jump bar is above his head. Are any of them good at long distance running?
The longest race we run is the 1,500 meters. A few of the boys and 1 girls can do it in less than 5 minutes.
How are they at swimming?
They're okay. I ask them to swim 500 meters each day. That's 20 lengths of the swimming pool. They're not very fast, but that's okay. I just want them to build their strength up and keep in shape.
Kate is very good at diving from a height of 10 meters.
I'd be afraid to jump from that height.
I think that these kinds haven't learnt to be afraid yet. She started diving from a lower height, but she soon wanted to go higher.
It seems that they really enjoy to go faster, higher and further.
What time do you have?
5:15.
I must be off now. I'm pressed for time.
See you.
Number 164 in lane 3 achieved 11:16 in the 100-meter dash. Isn't that something?
Yeah, he's the most experienced athlete in the field.
He won the first place.
Good boy. They are playing the wedding march, and I have felt tears.
I'm very touched, and I can't help bursting into tears at the wedding.
Really? I have seen that our wedding, but just Mary's.
Mary looks so beautiful in the wedding gown, and I record the moment that I was bride.
You are always be the most beautiful one in the world. What is the bridemaid's name?
Judy, why are you so interested in her?
Don't be so sensitive. Just a casual question. I caught you looking at the groomsman.
He's terribly handsome.
I wonder why he is chosen to be the groomsman, and why Mary doesn't marry him since he's much more attractive.
Why are you so bitter? No one tells worse joke than you.
Administrator is doing a good job. I'm not sure they'll be as happy as we are.
You don't look too well. Maybe you should take the day off from work.
I couldn't do that. I have an important meeting to go to today.
Do you feel okay?
Not really. After a 12-hour flight, I've got jet lag, and on top of that, I think I've also got the flu.
Why don't you call your secretary and tell her to reschedule the meeting? You should really get some rest or you'll end up feeling even worse than you do now.
Could you feel my forehead and check to see if I have a fever?
You're really hot. Let me get you some Tylenol to bring the fever down.
Okay, I'll stay home this morning and rest, but if I feel better in the afternoon, I'm going to the meeting.
Zach, what's that on your arm?
I don't know. It looks a bit red, but I'm sure it's nothing.
It looks like you have a red rash all over you. Are you allergic to anything?
Just cats, but I don't think I was near any cats in the last couple of weeks.
I completely forgot about your cat allergy. I took care of a cat for my friend here a few days ago. Oh no, we'd better go to the doctor and get some medicine. Let's go.
Shouldn't we make an appointment first?
We would, but let's just go and see if there's an opening now before it gets worse.
Whatever you say. I just want to get to my meeting.
What's your hobby?
Photograph.
What's the make of your camera?
Olympus.
Do you own your own darkroom?
No, usually I get my films developed at a photo studio, but I make my own enlargements.
Why?
Because I can make many different kinds of pictures from one negative. That's more, but that saves money.
Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.